Hi guys, Titan here. Welcome back to Azure Archipelago. After the last recording session, I had a little play around with the city. Just cleaned up a few things and made a few modifications. One of the big things I did was just upgrade this bridge here and this main road into a 6th lane because it was getting quite heavy traffic running across there. So hopefully that'll improve things a little bit. And I made a tunnel. That's right. So I thought it'd be a good idea to get these sort of main roads in place heading over here towards the sort of city centre. I kind of made a bit of an error building these buildings here. I kind of hope these guys don't mind having a massive highway running underneath their houses. It's probably fine. I'm sure they won't complain too much. But yeah, if we take a quick look, you can see that this is running underneath. Pops out over here, and then we have this kind of slightly dangerous highway connection over here, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I was actually recording that, so let's take a quick look now at exactly what I did. So yeah, pretty cool, right? I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it looks quite nice. So I think for this session, we're going to kind of want to just sort of expand a bit more over in this area. I think it's going to be getting towards more kind of medium density, maybe even some kind of high-rise offices along the coast along here. Probably going to make it a separate district, because I'd like to keep Emerald Park as the kind of small suburb little town. I quite like that. Emerald Park can probably extend up to this river, and in this whole area here, I guess, will be a separate district. So we'll think of a new name for that. I think the first thing I want to do is now, because we're getting to more of a much more of a dense area, I'm going to make this a 6-lane road leading into here. Now what I'll probably do later on is upgrade this to maybe have bus lanes, but we'll figure that out later, because I do want to, once I have this new district up and running, I'll start running some buses in as well. So let's run the main road first. So this junction actually might get kind of busy. I may even... do I want that to be a roundabout? No, let's leave it as it is for now. That's fine. So this is going to kind of run up here. I guess kind of following the riverbank there. It'll run under here, and I think we'll have it kind of loop around. So maybe we can have some kind of like fancy offices right on the waterfront there. It'll be pretty cool, I think. And let's have that. That's quite... maybe not go quite so far over on this one. Something like that. And then we'll connect this back up. Across here. I think there's a support or something in the way there. Oh no, that's... like that. And like that. And then I think maybe for this stretch as well, we'll upgrade that to a 6-laner. I've got the cash to do that now, so I think that's all good. Yeah, so that's the layout for our more high density district. And what I'm going to do now is, this is probably be quite sort of gritty, I guess. So let's start running these lines in. Okay, I think that'll do. So basically, you can see I've just gone for a kind of grid layout, but it gets a little bit more interesting around this area. We get a few more curves, a few more angles in there, a few little weird roundabout bits, which may or may not work, but we'll see. Also, I kind of realised it's probably not a bad place to have a kind of highway connection. So we've got this kind of like roundabout bit with some on-ramps leading on and off. So yeah, let's start filling this in now, I guess. So what we're probably going to want is, let's get the office bits in first actually. So let's chuck some offices all around here. So we can squeeze a few in just around here. What I might do is, okay, just somewhere around this bit. Now, offices like plazas, right? I think. So let's put a, let's see, what have we got? Picnic table, plaza with trees. Maybe let's chuck some plazas in along here. Something like that. And then maybe also just a little bit on the waterfront. We can have a nice, what have we got? Modern Art Plaza. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool. So now the office workers, they've got a nice little place to relax. I'm sure they'll love that. In fact, I might put a couple more These ones are kind of big. Let's just put some more tree ones in. Yeah, that'll do. Let's fill the rest of these out. And that's our little kind of office area. And obviously we'll have more offices, like, you know, in the central island and over here as well. But this is just the kind of start. And then I think what we want to do is maybe start getting some slightly more high density residential along here. Do people want to be next to the highway? Maybe we should make that like commercial next to the highway. A couple of little shops in there as well. And then let's get a residential in here. We'll probably need to put some schools and stuff in as well, so I'll leave a couple of areas for that. Okay, so what we've done is basically filled that whole area in with some high density residential. We've got some commercial around the sides that kind of gradually goes into high density as well. And then at the end we've got this office area. We'll have to see how the traffic's going to go along here. It may or may not. Wow, look at the highway traffic. That's pretty awesome. I guess that's people moving in, right? That's cool. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I think we're going to need to put in some utilities for these people. So let's get a fire station in near the highway. Maybe also a police station up here. Police headquarters. Wow. Yes, we want one of those. And then let's get a full hospital in here. Maybe over this side, but again, probably on the main road. Hospitals need kind of main road access, right? So, man, it's big. I don't want to put it that far down, really. Maybe over this side as well. Hospital on the river? Yeah, why not? Okay. And then we're going to need a few schools in here as well, I think. So let's get a small elementary school. In fact, maybe we can make like a whole kind of whole education kind of district along these two blocks. That'd be kind of cool. So we can chuck an elementary school at the end. Because no, sometimes like elementary schools and high schools, they kind of like combine them together, right, into one big sort of facility. So let's sort of do that. Maybe one each side of the road. Let's chuck a little library in. Maybe at the back of the elementary school. And then what else do we want? Playground? Yeah. Elementary school should have a playground. What's a large playground? Sorry, let's give them a large playground. This is a fancy school kind of district, so they get the best. And some parking. What else do you want to give them? Ah, yes. So, I found a high school soccer field, which will work quite nicely. Oh, that's pretty big, actually. Can we fit it in somewhere? Man, that's huge. Who would have thought soccer fields are so big, huh? Maybe let's do that. It has to be that way around, that's why. So maybe let's have it like there. Yeah, okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just tie this up a bit. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that there then. Like that. And let's give them a little path running through here perhaps. So this will be kind of like the school field, I guess. And then we'll give them a bit of privacy around the edges. So let's put some beech trees running around. Nice. And the same for the elementary school. And that looks pretty wicked, I think. Yeah, how cool is that? So that's a little school district we've got going on there. I like that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Let's see if we speed this up and if we get some buildings popping up.